Thank you for joining me today as we discuss the topic of crafting a strategic vision. In this session, we will be looking at setting a strategic vision, scenario planning and growth strategies, strategic planning and accountability, and the strategic management process. Crafting a strategic vision for an organization always begins with answering three basic but fundamental questions. Number one, why do we exist? This will mold into our mission and clearly articulate our reason for being. This is why we are in business and explains what we do. Number two, where do we want to go as an organization? This is our vision and dream of the future. Some organizations refer to this as their BHAG, or big, hairy, audacious goal. This is the thing that is so big we are crazy to even think it, but if we're going to dream, why not dream big? And finally, or number three, how will we conduct business and treat others? This will define our values and how we will operate on a day-to-day basis with those we do business. Here we will define our set of ethics, our business practices, and our value systems. Together, the mission, vision, and values of an organization will set the foundation for a business and be the measuring stick whereby success is determined both now and into the future. Scenario planning provides an opportunity to organize perceptions and assumptions about how the future may play out and determine what strategic decisions today offer the best chance of success tomorrow. The goal is to make the most out of every decision in an attempt to produce the best potential for success. Scenario planning forces management to carefully review their decisions now and assumptions about the future, the industry, and the marketplace they're engaged in, and explore the potential opportunities and risks that may be faced in the future. Forcing management to look 3, 5, and 10 years into the future will require organizations be equipped to address the challenges that arise. There are a number of benefits to scenario planning, including identifying new opportunities for growth before they become mainstream, spotting and managing risks earlier to ensure that strategies are more robust and surprise-proof, and creating a more learning-oriented, adaptive, and creative organizational mindset. The point of scenario planning is not to predict the most probable future. Rather, the objective is to develop and test strategic choices under a variety of plausible futures. Doing this exercise proactively, essentially rehearsing for multiple futures, strengthens an organization's ability to recognize, adapt to, and take advantage of changes in the industry over time. Strategic planning is a process undertaken by an organization to develop a plan for achievement of its overall long-term organizational goals. At the heart of any organization's strategic planning should be the company's mission, or reason for being. From that flows the full planning cycle where the following questions are asked. Where do we want to go? These are the goals. How do we want to get there? These are the desired outcomes and strategies. How do we measure success? This is where target measures are set. How did we do? This is where results and accountability are measured. Did we do what we set out to do? And finally, how can we improve? This final phase is important in creating a culture of accountability for the long term as we close the circle with a full cycle review of continuous improvement. Strategic planning can also be looked at in 4 basic steps. Analysis of current state, including the internal and external environment. We may use a SWOT analysis here to determine the strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. Defining of the future state. This is where we develop an organizational vision and mission statement that describes the desired future. Determination of objectives and strategies. This is the plan that will lead us to the overall strategic goal or vision. And implementation and evaluation. This is the measurement, results, and continuous improvement phase. Properly organized and articulated strategic planning is essential for sustained success, and when it is done right, the results will speak for themselves. The strategic management process is more than just a set of rules to follow. It is a philosophical approach to business. Upper management must think strategically first, then apply that thought to a process. The strategic management process is best implemented when everyone within the business understands the strategy. By including a cross-functional team in the beginning to help build the strategic management process for an organization and then building measures from the top down and the bottom up, this will allow us to tie all the pieces together and gain greater buy-in and understanding from all levels. This process will help ensure long-term success as we all work together as a team with a clear focus on our mission, vision, values, and strategic goals. I know we covered a lot of material in today's session as we identified the need for an effective strategy and its relation to long-term success. But I look forward to a bright future as we utilize this information and work together to grow our business.